Bigbossjock. My 750. Day 21 of doing the same. Being out here, humiliated, holding a sign. I mean, we call it a protest. Yeah, I do. Out here in front of the F.B.I. field office. El Poderoso. 750 kilohertz AM en el radio. Soy yo, el gran jefe de los jockeys del discos, vivo y directo desde Redding, California. Radio Rebelde. Continuando, día 21, haciendo eso, el mismo. El protesta al frente de la oficina del F.B.I. ubicado en el Louisville, el pueblo de Redding. No es tan exciting. Es un trabajo, ocupación, hasta que salgo. Je vais salir a mí mismo de la esclavitud. En mi mano, un letrero escrito: la F.B.I. hubieran sodomizado a mí adentro de su oficina del campo que está atrás a mi espalda. En este momento está a mi costado. Ellos ocupan el tercer piso. Tiene su oficina ahí. No todo el tercer piso del edificio. En parte, tiene su oficina ahí. Otro día, disfrutando el sol, haciendo el radio show. What we're gonna go and do is be there for you. Whatever that would be. Estoy pensando sobre un tema. Ahorita formando la idea para escribir más tarde. Anoche estoy escribiendo hasta 2 en la mañana. Yo necesito anunciar mis palabras, si no, vous no vont a entendre. Es castellano, mezclado con francés. Avec, je sais. Je suis a bordo. Aerolíneas Bigbossjock, disfrutando le soir. Es le tard. N'est pas le soir. N'est-ce pas? Is that, hay nubes por acá, por ahí, y no cae la lluvia. Está bien conmigo, porque así sigue el protesta. Todos los días, la semana pasada, yo no pude salir, estar aquí haciendo el protesta. ¿Ves? Estuve ahí en mi casa escribiendo. Y ayer en la noche Llego a un punto en el reporte. Es complicado, quiero expresar la idea y llevar a la gente conmigo por el vuelo, captando la idea que yo necesito expresar, tratando de convey. Sweet home Alamo, change the disco, staying with the ritmo ho. I mean, it is a different one, it's the radio show. Out here in front of the F.B.I. field office. I should have showed it the other side. That's right, ma'am. We're supposed to close down the command center in the dam. It's the idea of the operation. Disseminate information. Out here on the sidewalk in front of the F.B.I. field office, Redding, California. Soon to be described as Yankee territory. Occupied Yankee territory? I'm not sure. Cleaned up? Cleanses Sector 31? I mean, it could be 32. I don't know. Maybe it's the first one. One thing's for sure. Yankee territory is full of filth. People who behave immorally. That's their style. Oh, did it wrong both times. Grammar. Bigbossjock forces. 1980. The fear. It's here, it's everywhere. If I think this out, I'll write it on paper. Out on the paper when I return later. So I work it. And here's where I'm at on the report. Yeah, 2 o'clock in the morning. Maybe 2:30. It's time to go to sleep. It was as if a puzzle, trying to put the pieces together. It needs to rhyme. I know the idea. Bigbossjock forces. I have an idea. That I'm aware of. How to convey it properly. Get the message out there. That I'm working out. So that it flows when the person reads the poem. It is rhyme. It'll stay in their mind. I'd be the reader. God right here inside. He helps me do the rhyme. We do it line by line. There is a message to be found inside the poems. It's the rhyme. Prophesized the beginning of Armageddon, 3 days of darkness. Yank Sam's assets, the reason. Blocking out the sun. Smoke in the air everywhere. Long days, nights. Well, might go by real fast. Armageddon. Who fits the bill for the beast? That'd be Yankee Sam. Always there for the feast. All around the world, the genocider's ball. Putting on another one. Yankee Sam, the genocider of them all. I have to say the most genocider. The biggest baller genocider. The genocider's ball. That's Yankee Sam. All around the world. The Globetrotter. Yankee American. Soaked in blood. Murderer. Genocider. Reds, rebels. You know the history. Now you're seeing clearly.
Time for people to decide. They'll need to choose a side. Oh yeah. There'll only be two. Reds, Rebels, all the rest. Get out there, Reds, Rebels. Cause trouble. Oh, what rhymes with trouble? Rubble. Smoke, hash. Bring it on back. Strolling right here next to the road. It's the sidewalk, I know. Oh, it's a remote. I do wander back, forth, out here in front of the FBI field office. Bigbossjock radio show. My 750. Join the Double Bubble Express. That chewing gum with a half a gram of zesty bubble flavor in each piece. It's quite a bold flavor. And linger? Well, I'd say it packs a punch. Seems the last hour is one piece. Two will do me, please. Two? One more? Yeah, that's right. Two for me. And someone else got the pack. We know on Bigbossjock Airlines, the seats on the back, the compartment, feel free to get your complimentary pack of Bigbossjock Airlines. Well, we do offer complimentary pack of Double Bubble Express. We know from the children we keep out of reach. So go ahead and take it out of the back of the seat in front of you. If you decide that bubble gum isn't your flavor, go ahead and pass it on. Give it to someone else that might want to give it a try. Take it out of the back of the seat. We don't have, those children cannot have the Double Bubble Express. It's for adults only. So much flavor. That tropical fruity, zesty flavor. A half a gram in each piece. It might just be a little too tart, sour, sweet, all at the same time. 13 years old and over. Feel free to have a piece or two. I've been trying that tropical fruit for a long time, so I suggest be careful. Bigbossjock Airlines, enjoying the flight. Besiege forces. John, who's moving on? Oh, yeah, I was going to tell the story. I'll be on the next segment. I'll mix that in there. I'm again asking for donations. It's the walkathon marathon. Moving on. 21 days of protesting. I haven't made any pay in the last. Remember, this is the middle of March. It's April, and we began the show. I mean, all you listeners are right here with me. This began in the beginning of the second week of March. Just so they understand. I mean, you out there that are with me, we know we got more than 21 days of, well, I think on your behalf, enjoying the protest. You're listening. Me? Well, I'm out here. And this half, well, I'll tell you what, it's quite a path. Going back and forth out here in front of the F.B.I. field office. I stay on track. Do the radio show. Quite proud. There's I think around 143 clips. Over 140, I believe. I got uploaded last week of doing the Bigbossjock radio show. For you people that, I don't know how to describe, I find things boring. I get bored with what's out there. This is something different. I want to give it a try. You must be. You're still this far into the clip. Hey, stay with it. It's an interesting story. Keep it lit. I usually put mine out. Just take a hit. One seems to do it. A hold. Inhale. Hold. 10 seconds, not 15 any longer. Before, I could smoke hundreds of hits in a day. I won't say can, I did. I chain smoked. Oh, my lungs suffered. So now I'm down to 4 an hour. And that's right, 4 toques. From the troncho. Hasta es un tronchito. La chichara, I know. It's en mi estomaco. Je suis fumant en la calle, disfrutando le jour. A veces yo necesito, en el mundo desarrollando, yo fumo en la calle porque es peligroso ahí en el hotel. Hostal no es permisible. La calle, le du Candelaria, yo creo le du Holmes, Miselis at the hostel. Oh, that's what it reminds me of. Get your feet off there. Oh, near my face. Dangling off the bunk. Oh, we're all locked up. At the hostel. $10. Was it 15? Either way, it was cheap. Next lowest hotel would be double that. Hostels work. Togetherness time, everyone crowds around the TV. I mean, we just got done eating. What was my theory? This is my theory. At the hostel. In our society, we're nothing about fornicating. So marriages are intended to last forever. Meaning, a man with a woman, seeing I named him first, because I am one. She should be named first. She's the Dama. They don't engage in sex until they get married and are ready to be together forever. This is interesting. Stepping out in the middle of the truck. He's got something going on. Oh yeah, he's got a box out there. Dropped out of his truck. At the hostel. There's a reason women menstruate at 13 years old on average. And they are a woman once they menstruate. That's because they can procreate. The way our one only God, Allah, Father in heaven, intended the female human being, her, part of the human race. That's why she begins to menstruate at that age. Her design is to be monogamous. So's his. She, when she fornicates, is left more fornicated than him because of the design. She is penetrated, left semen, inseminated, thought about having that baby, but not that time. That's how she lubricates. There's much difference. Much more differences than only genitalia. That's the Yankee Sam's line. The Yankee American, their program. Out there fornicating, changing the line so it meets their agenda, deceiving the people. At the hostel. He grows hair in his pubic hairs near his genitalia, on his genitalia. His scrotum, penis, gets surrounded by pubic hair, and he feels the need to masturbate. So instead, in the Yankee Society, he goes and fornicates. Her, the same. She feels the need. She needs to lubricate because she feels the need to procreate. So does he. Their hormones dictate so. What they choose to do is be immoral. Find themselves someone to fornicate with for the first time so they can get that experience over and begin on their professional career of being a fornicator. So in our society, this is the way it would work. Reds, rebels. 13-year-olds, their families, because in our society we barter and trade a lot. We have money, but we prefer to barter and trade because whatever our family makes, we take great pride. and we pass that down generation to generation. Our children grow up on the ranch. They're not just a hand. I mean, they're right there, part of management, because they will be one day. And we groom our children. We know there's sometimes they want to go a different direction. And that's how it works, because when they get married, the other family might have a different profession. And look at that, they decided to join the profession of the family they marry into, male or female. Our females, see, and there's where it's different too. The male is the provider, the gatherer. The female is the nurturer. She takes care of the home and creates an environment where the baby grows up to be a healthy and adult. First a child, and needs that time. Otherwise they don't have a healthy mind. 13 years old, families, they know the other families, and they don't insist, but they take part. It's not arranged. They help, participate. That's the parents helping their child. You people feel that a system, and I'm speaking right to you, Yankee imperialists, Reds, rebels, you're in line with me. Right on time. I stay with the beat. Ow. I'm right here next to the street doing the protest. You out there that have heard the term arranged marriage, and you close your mind, open it back up for a moment. Let's think about something, Yankee imperialist. By birth, I am one. I know the system real well. Going to the school, public school system. 12 years old. Is it too young? The question was porn. Is porn too young for your tween? The answer is, well, does it fit in between? Then it's not too young. That's Juju Chang. Her show, they're on one of those networks. I got 3. Must be ABC. They never asked once. She did an interview with 4 young women that were all 15. I think I came to the conclusion not one was a virgin. I looked at their eyes. They all went on the fornication date. Ask yourselves, are the eyes open? Are they symmetrical? If they're not symmetrical, why? Are there 2 identities? Learn to analyze, analysts. Then you'll understand what's going on. It's the rape culture. I didn't make up this name. You made it up for yourselves, Yankee. What's taking place? The women, they're choosing to be fornicated for their first time. For them it is rape. Their eyes, traumatized. Welcome to dissociative identity disorder. You're not in the clinic. You have been diagnosed, though. If you went on the fornication date, your eyes, the one eyebrow is different than the other, more up. Look at the face, and it's not only the eyes. Look at the corners of the mouth. When they're not forcing a smile, but smirking. Relaxed, just kind of smirked. Are they symmetrical, the corners, or does one go down and then up a little bit, as the other one is more up, more of a smile? Crooked, we could say. Signs of DID. In our culture, at the hostel, well, I got to do this in the next episode. That was 23 minutes. Oh, Bigbossjock messing up on the programming. My 750 signing off momentarily. El Poderoso 750 kilohertz AM en el radio. Soy yo, el gran jefe de los jockeys del discos. Radio Rebelde. Firmando fuera.